Fishbowl Playoff League 10.
Then we'll go somewhere else.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? It's Friday. Some of us were working today. Looks like someone had some time off.
No, I've been working all day too, but just in different locations.
I mean, that's a good place to be working. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's fun times.
Is that
Did some mini golfing. Mac is Ian is not happy because Mac was better than him mini golfing today, but
any hole-in-ones?
All
What do
the
we got?
time. It's not as exciting if you win every time.
yeah, that's true.
Any hole-in-ones?
I don't think so. They had a lot of twos, but no ones. I didn't play. It was just them. Okay, Mac.
All right. Well, I think Russ, did you make this a mysterious reveal?
Mysterious reveal. Yes.
Okay.
Normally, I'd want to help with it, but I'm worried you can't hear me well enough. So.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just sit back. Nope, nobody can see it, right?
Yeah, you'd have to increase the size of it.
You did it to me again, Bob.
What did we do, Zach?
Congratulations, Zachary Reed. Zachary Reed is now officially a member of the Fantasy Cares board.
Guys, thank you. That's amazing.
Well, it wouldn't be any fun if we would just say, "Hey, Zach, come join the board," or
Stop.
do anything. We need to bring you out here live, thinking that I'm putting up some new shirts, and we'll get you caught out here in public.
I'm embarrassed at how gullible I am, Bob, because the last time it was we didn't have enough people to do the show. This time it was can you jump on and help reveal some shirts.
You're gonna stop.
I'm just it's all good things. So I'll keep answering the texts and keep showing up. But thank you guys. This is awesome.
Yeah. Really, when this got brought up, everybody was on board with it. Everyone was excited for it. It's a natural fit. You embody basically everything that Fantasy Cares is and wants to do, and just a completely natural fit. And we're glad to have you.
Oh, thank you. It's so, to me, thinking back on, finding out about Fantasy Cares. I followed the Fantasy Cares account on Twitter back when it had maybe like 150 followers, and the fishbowl and getting in to the 480 satellite, and like just the whole thing, the whole kind of goal of Fantasy Cares and the way the community gathers around it is awesome. It's incredible to be part of it, having been part of it, and continue to be part of it.
Sounds like there's too much of a good time going on at the mall.
Yeah, I was wondering if it froze here after Zach got done talking or something there, or maybe everyone was just quiet because.
Well, I mean, it is Zach's
I can turn off my mic.
But we do have some new shirts coming.
I'm saying now on to the meat of things.
No, we have.
We're on to Zach.
No, this is the meat. We're very very happy for you, Zach, and appreciate the kind words right there. But yeah, we're just we're big fans of yours, and we're all friends, and it's going to be a good time. We're gonna take this Fantasy Cares thing to new awesome places with you on board. So. Just happy for it. I'm gonna have to go, so I'll let you announce any shirts without me. But I just wanted to be here for this moment.
Yeah, I mean, Zach basically has been doing everything that a board member would be doing, just without having the actual title. So
He just hasn't been in the group chats. Otherwise, he pretty much has been there.
Well, I'm always on board for Fantasy Cares, so that's it's awesome, and it's, I mean, seeing the chat too, like it's the community. I mean, that's really what it is it's everybody, and I'm always in for that, and always in for the charity that we do. So I really appreciate it.
I don't know. The picture they chose for the release you're a little smug looking on there. It's like, you made it.
That's a Hall of Fame picture, Russ.
Exactly. That's like, yeah, I'm in. I got this.
I mean, I did doctor it up a little for him too. I mean,
Did you add some hair?
No, I think he added a little extra shiny spot on it, on top of your head.
I mean,
Get the reflection nice and going on there.
we absolutely could. What color?
Do not. No. Lines to be drawn, and one of those lines is not putting hair on Zach's head. I don't know if I can handle that.
How about
Greg is worried the board is getting northeast heavy.
Well, don't worry. We got southeast, we got west coast, we got middle,
Midwest.
Midwest. That's both Bosch and McDowell. So we're still pretty spread out. All right, but we actually do have some shirts to reveal, which is why I thought Mystery Reveal would be a good title, because we still do actually have some stuff to reveal.
Announcing.
What was that?
I had to tell Emmy to have some sugar.
Oh,
So
okay.
I made an announcement over the Alexa, and then Alexa was going to repeat what I said, and then it was going to be like three times that you were going to have to listen to Alexa.
No, because like we were talking about announcing the new shirts, then I thought I heard something say announcing. I'm like, wait, what? Are the robots taking over? Did I just lose my job? Is that what's happening?
Yes, you did.
The new Fantasy Cares AI platform has been revealed.
So let's see if I can. How can I stop that one? And I guess I just start presenting the shirts individually because I didn't have time to put them into one graphic.
Good.
So what we're gonna,
we're exciting that way.
So what we're gonna do is, as we're taking down SFB 14 shirts out of the store,
Yep.
we're going
I'll
to
buy your
put
SFB
in
14 shirts now if you
yes,
are.
yeah.
I can't imagine you wait until after the season, but still, if there's any SFB 14 shirts you want, most of them are going to be gone very soon.
They won't be in the store by Tuesday. I mean, we have a long weekend. I am going to be pulling them out.
Duly noted.
But not some of the ones that are not the wrestling and nothing the newer stuff. Just
No, SFB 14 specifically.
SFB 14. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in some of the older shirts, like 5 to 10 per month for a limited release. So they'll be around for 1 month only, and actually came across quite a few designs that never even hit any shirts that we thought would be fun to throw in the store. So let's start with the one that people see me wear quite often because I have the only copy. And
I've been wanting to get this shirt since you wore it to the Boston Live 2 years ago.
I'm curious which one we're talking about.
see, I don't know if it's
Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's not a great picture, but I messed up by trying to get here at this time. I will share.
Right, just go into Printful and
Yeah, I'm going in there right now. So
our usual level of professionalism.
Like that.
yeah,
that
well,
I'm telling you, these like some of these shirts, you got the limited release or unreleased shirts, the throwback shirts. Like I know I've been privy to a little bit of the inside baseball, so I've seen some of what you are working on, Bob. But I am incredibly excited to add to my collection of 51 Scott Fishbowl shirts. Because there are some that I will definitely own, and I think there are a few that my wife will be on board and interested in wearing. So
I want to bring this onto the screen because Bob did bring this up to me, saying that if there are any reprints of stuff that existed already, there will be some changes to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yes, absolutely, Scott. The first editions are going to be more valuable for sure.
Yes, yeah, they are definitely slightly different in everyone. I can't pull up that, it won't let me pull that screen up, so I am going to do it one other way. So if you have something else you can talk about for 2 minutes.
All right, well, I have a little bit of sad news that this coming month is going to be the last month for the Sticker of the Month Club. The backing of it has kind of fallen its way out to the point where it doesn't really make sense for us to keep it going. So we're only going to have one more month. I don't have the stickers here with me, but it was here, I have this. The stickers this month are Roswell, the 50s diner logo, and it's covered up a little bit, but in the shiny fish logo. Fish.
The fish? All right.
Of the month, no, but just give it some time.
of the equinox.
No, Quasi. That's not the new theme. That is retro. That's going back. We would not be so cavalier about announcing next year's theme. It would absolutely be a big deal.
Yes.
Pin of the Month Club would be very, very difficult to handle. It would end up being more money than I would want to ask for, and it's not as easy to ship them. It's so easy just to throw stickers in an envelope and call it a day. Like we can't put pins in an envelope. We need to put them in bubble envelopes. So we're talking $4 for shipping plus whatever the cost of a pin is. But we are going to do. We have ideas. So
I like Tyler's SFB Cruise of the Month. I mean,
ooh, really?
Look.
Oh,
I love it. You're automatically you straight heel right here.
That's it. Yeah, it's I've been brought into that would not be my decision, but
it was sadly my decision,
yeah.
and it's for the best if I chose no more stickers because I love stickers.
Mm-hmm.
My hard hat at work is all Scott Fishbowl and a couple of Disney stickers, but mostly Scott Fishbowl.
I will gladly take some 8x10s and start signing them if you guys want to do a auto pick of the month club.
All right. So we've got.
This is actually really very funny timing that I literally did just fill all of the big open spots on my cup. This is like the only little one left. But yes, it just so happens that this is pretty much full, and then that's the last of the stickers. But no, that is absolutely coincidental timing.
Oh, Greg goes, that's a good point. Set your lineups for the SFPL. It's Friday. There are games tomorrow.
There's no Friday football, right? It's Saturday, Sunday?
It's Saturday, Sunday. Nothing tonight.
Okay.
But Saturday, Sunday. Don't do what I did and set your lineup, but have people assume that you didn't set your lineup because you performed so poorly.
I was pretty convinced that you did set your lineup. So.
I did.
Oh no, we said that he did. Scott tried to be nice about it. And I'm like, no. Zach just sucks.
Yeah,
No,
it was.
Zach,
It was. I blame Puka. It was at least 30% Puka, maybe 70% me.
70.
Yeah, 80.
Okay.
We give 110% here.
So those two, we've got the Starbucks because that's
Is
just on
that-
brand for me.
Is that
And it
easier than what you used to have, or has that always been there? The football and the logo above the.
those
fancy trophy?
are some of the changes.
All right, because I was about to say I have the mugs right over there, and I was about to go look to see if because that felt new. I love that.
Yeah, that's great, Bob.
So you've got, I mean, there are going to be some slight changes, things that might, I want to try to represent a little bit of football in them. So when somebody looks at it and says, what, a football, Scott Fishbowl, what is that? Rather than just thinking it's a mock-up of a random shirt. Then down the bottom,
Play-Doh?
that is Play-Doh. That is Play-Doh, and Jordan made that one a couple of years ago. We were working on thinking about doing this type of thing, and when I saw that one, I was laughing so hard. I loved it. That had to make it. Then we've got. I really, really, really wanted to put the Mario one out, but I have to change that one quite a bit before we can do anything with that. And I'm just waiting for this to load here. And we'll get you the Pac-Man.
Yeah, the Pac-Man one is definitely coming home with me. The Starbucks one, I'm gonna have to get a whole. I'm gonna have to build another closet. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to break the news to the boys that they're losing like 4 feet of their playroom.
Well, it's really funny. Scott put a suggestion for reprints. Remove the number. It gives a more evergreen feel. They are first edition is immediately evident. I was gonna say, well, the reason I don't think that's the greatest idea is because of the fact that it's themes, and we want it to be like, you know, this is for this theme, but we should put like a little bit like a V2 next to the number or something like just so you know it's second edition.
Well, I mean, so far the shirts those two that you saw, there's clear differences. There was no Play-Doh for SFBX.
Yeah.
There was no Pac-Man for SFB9.
That's a good question. I don't do the change though like Bosch does.
Oh yeah, Bosch brought, I think it was 10 shirts he said to Cincinnati Live.
Cincinnati. I was watching the Cincinnati Live. They had a camera set up, and I was watching some of the Cincinnati Live. And every time Bosch would walk by, he'd be in a different shirt, and I'm like, it's amazing.
I thought about doing that in New York and in Philly, but I just didn't want to have to bring stuff with me. Is really what it came down. Like I was lazy. I'm like, I really don't want to do that. No, I do want to do that. I love this shirt.
Yes, that one's awesome.
That was a fun one. So I'm looking for the chat to tell me which food, which other food item should we put in this month?
You want them just to guess a random food
Just
item?
pick one. Pick one. I want to see whatever one comes up the most. Because
Why don't you give them the choices?
it could be anyone. How about Pepsi, Bud Light,
Like the SFB
Someone said
13.
Tim Hortons. Someone said Spam.
Spam one.
Spam.
Okay.
So spam is Jolt Cola. Nice. Spam is just letters in a circle. You can't really make much changes to that. Dunkin'.
See, I mentioned the other night Duncan to
Hard to
Zach,
make a fish run
because
though.
I can do something with it. We can make it a little bit different. I was thinking of doing the Pepsi, but putting it on a can and putting the can on the shirt.
I'm trying to think. What were the ones that I said to you? I don't remember.
You said Pepsi,
I did
Ooh.
say
and
that.
you liked both of the Pepsi
The
logos. One of
Pepsi
them
ones were
never.
both really good.
One of them never
Oh,
came out, I
ramen?
think.
Was there a Maruchan logo? I can't remember.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I'm surprised I didn't buy that for
definitely
Ellie. That's all she eats is Maruchan ramen, chicken ramen.
We need a Lay's. That's Caleb. Caleb is straight Lay's potato chips in the yellow bag. It looks a lot like the Lipton one, but
Yes,
not quite.
I think I picked the wrong one when I made Nolan's T-shirt,
Yeah.
because he also he had a good 2 years where like that's all he would snack on,
No.
those original Lay's potato chips, and he called them Lay's original. Like it's like, do you want potato chips? No, I want Lay's original potato chips.
Greg with the Moxie Cola. That's a main thing.
That sounds.
It's like there's a town maybe 3 or 4 towns over from me that does the Moxie Festival every year. It's the worst because you can't get to Auburn. You can't. They shut down the whole road.
You finding anything good in the chat that you?
I mean, I'm liking all of them.
Doritos
actually.
Doritos is a good one. You can go the red shirt, the blue shirt, the black shirt. It looks good on all of them.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna pull up the Pepsi can for you, Russ.
You could do, Anne brought up Reese's. You could do Reese's and have a fish. That's a Reese's peanut butter cup in the shape of a fish.
I mean, there was 2 different Pepsi logos. That was the thing. That I don't know if they both made it on or if they didn't.
Paul bringing up a great. You could do M&Ms because that's another one. The different bags for the different kinds.
Yeah.
Plain peanut butter, caramel, pretzel. Caramel. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've seen that. I'd eat that.
For a while, they were doing one that had like hazelnut and chocolate. It was like a Nutella filled, but they don't have that anymore. Or I haven't seen it for a while. That was during when I was doing the apprenticeship.
So, actually, there was another one too.
How
I
many
guess I
Pepsi
liked.
logos?
Oh, you know why Pepsi was one of the second ones because Scott used to work for Pepsi.
Yes.
That's why the first one I made was Starbucks, which kicked it all off because I had made it for 12. And then I was like, well, I need to come up with a few to bring to Canton, and Pepsi was one of them. There was actually Chick-fil-A was made on the airplane from Canton back to Boston because it was a request by Ryan.
Which was?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
That was a fun one to make. I don't know. I think the Dunkin' one might be a good one to do.
Do you have? I remember you revealed another.
Pepsi AC.
The result of eating too many of those other logos. You need some Pepsid or some Prilosec.
Yeah.
Some Tums.
The other one that you that I had. Let's see.
For me, it's just milk. That's what that calms
Yeah.
my stomach.
I mean, that's science right there.
Yep.
Hooters.
You want this one, I believe. The main event one that we're gonna change what logo is on the shirt.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, then I'm on a different one.
There's a beer logo.
I had the Bush beer and removed the background, so it's just played onto the.
Oh, was that originally on a shirt already?
It
was,
but I removed the white and put it on a it's a off-white. It's an off-white shirt, but
Right.
it's got
Boom.
less ink on there, and it will have a little distressed look to it. When you can narrow them down to a couple, then you can put in some effort into it. When you're trying to make 300, you're trying to put
mass
together
produced.
as many as possible.
Yeah.
Stan Mikitas.
I'm literally copying this chat down, so I have.
I love that
ideas
other
for next
people make
month.
references that I understand. I recommend the Sugar Pucks.
I was referring to the other item that we were talking about, Russ.
Yeah, there was a Guinness logo, by the way. Florkilla asking.
Oh yeah, there definitely was. I was referring.
What's
to,
the name of that restaurant you like with with the mozzarella sticks and all the goofy shit on the walls? Next person says shenanigans is get pistol whipped. Oh.
I was referring to this little guy right here, Russ.
No.
I'm waiting to see if it's appreciated. I mean, maybe we make it a Valentine's.
I was about to say, throw a Valentine's logo on that bear and
a Valentine's fish bowl. That seems like a great idea. I've got something to do for the next 2 hours. Come up with a great logo for Valentine's Day. My family doesn't want to be with me.
Retro
anyways.
Coach must be around our age because he's throwing out all the early 90s references that I totally get. Well, I guess this was late 90s, but Wayne's World was early.
But the real reason that we are here was for Zach. I had to throw that stuff. I had to throw all that stuff together for a cover up.
You fooled me again.
I was frantically trying to get things together. That's why they actually aren't in the store at the moment. But they will be very shortly, and we will tweet out the link as soon as they're ready.
I'm excited. That was the first thing I did was start going back to the store and to see if they were available yet. I'm like,
I know. I tried, but that's not why we were here.
oh wow.
Because try to condense some. Sorry.
See, you got him choked up, Zach.
Look,
we cracked that hard exterior.
there's no emotions. There's
no emotions. Only Starbucks.
There's thoughts of how I can. Hey Zach, did you do that thing for SFB Live yet?
I'm excited to go to the Orlando Live this year. That's
yeah, we are, and we're trying to push on the guy right between us right now and say, hey, day trip.
I'll even drive down. I'll drive down. We can fly out of Jersey.
Like I said, I didn't say no. I said probably not. I haven't breached the subject of traveling to different live drafts with the wife yet. It's nice and easy to do Philly
Yeah.
and New York because I could drive. Well, I take a bus into New York, but less than an hour drive for the Philly live one. So that's nice and easy. I don't know.
And you'll be the first to know when it hits the store.
Oh, do I get a framed picture of the? I wish I had the other one handy, the one that I put up on the wall the other day. That was.
Oh, you don't? Because I do.
Oh, that you have that one handy too. That was a pretty good one.
I have
the bad one. Did I send you that one?
you do realize that I have folders of images, right? I just need to find Z.
That's a good question, Greg. The appointment to the board, does that mean I get to be on the Podathon more? I hope so. I love the Podathon. I am always around to help out. I'm always in the chat. So like if you are watching the Podathon on YouTube, you can bet that I am I'm watching and I'm in the chat. And I'm pretty vocal, but like I love to be on anyway. It's great to talk to everybody. It's great to interact. The chat kind of flows and changes and it's amazing to me. Of course, I like Greg. I was on the first. Yeah, that's a good one. That was the one that was behind me that I put up. That's such a terrible picture. I got that for a Christmas present. Merry Christmas to me. But the original SFB Podathon, and this was back when it was the falafel guys. So it was Sal, Kevin, and Steve, and they did it for 12 hours and needed all the help they could get. So I probably did 5 or 6 hours of that, just kind of jump on and help, and to see it go from that to going 36 hours and have new guests every half an hour, and to see the chat loaded up and to see the way the community has embraced the Podathon, the Scott Fishbowl Fantasy Cares is just absolutely incredible. It's amazing.
As someone who did 23 of the 48 hours of the Podathon, you are welcome to do more hours. Absolutely welcome.
Well, I mean, like I jumped on. We had guests be unable to show, and so I jumped on for extra. But like, I'm always willing to jump on. The problem is I'm a terrible host. Like I'm a good second. I'm the color commentary, not the host.
You're the ex-player. It makes sense.
So yeah, it's kind of like Monty. If you throw Bob Uecker just passed, so I'm doing Major League, but it's the you take over, Monty. I'm in the bag, and then Monty says, "Fly ball, caught."
And it was an amazing diving catch. I remember that.
But that's me. That's why I've always been very smart about being on with good hosts, from Kyle to J Mike to you. Like I'm not stupid. I'm a lot of things, but I'm also smart enough to know where my limitations are.
Yeah, mine is usually not in front of the camera, but I'm helpful at times.
Says the guy who literally never talks anytime I have to type names on a wheel.
We gotta have like a instead of an applause sign, like a vamp sign. So just cover us as tracks. Yeah.
I wish
literally.
This is broken, but like I need one of these where like Zach is saying, someone else talk. Just turn that on.
Yeah, Scott. Bob Uecker passed yesterday. So
yes.
Yeah.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, I mean that literally 30% of my college experience was just quoting Bob Uecker. tried the corner and missed. You know. But-
Yep. I don't have anything else. I
Nope.
mean,
We came here. We did what we came here to do.
we came here to embarrass and
To unveil
welcome
T-shirts.
Zach at the same time.
You have to do something a lot worse to embarrass me. That's just all
I guess not embarrassed,
gravy.
but
Yeah.
uh,
Put me on the spot for sure.
Yeah,
No.
that was the whole idea.
But, well, thank you, and to Scott and everybody else on the board who definitely aren't seeing this, but I'll thank them as well. But that's really awesome, really amazing. I'm excited. It's I've always felt like a part of it, but this is even kind of that reaffirmation even more. So
Well, that's what spurred me to do it, because every time you would stop yourself from you would go, you guys, and I'm like, that's it. We got to change this.
It was so funny. Bob's like, we should put Zach on the board. And I literally just go, we can do that? Oh,
Yep. We just have to
Yes.
vote for it.
okay. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Happy
Yes.
weekend, everybody. It is Friday. I said I had work I was going to go back and do, but I'm probably not going to do it at this point.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
doing it anymore.
I'll sit in front of my computer and do fantasy football stuff just in case my boss messages me. But I think I'm done working. But yeah, thank you everyone for taking your time out of your Friday to spend with us. Have a great weekend. Have a great long weekend for a lot of you and most of you, hopefully. If not, sorry. But keep your eyes open for the end of the weekend when there's going to be a little bit of changes to shop.fantasycares.com. Bunch of the old stuff going away, bunch of the new stuff coming in. Well, check out the social medias. We'll have some announcements going, I'm sure. But on that note, bye everybody.